Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the table. It is me, Antonio Padilla. With me, as always, my right-hand man, the Red Dog, Cliff Miller. Cliff, say what's up.
Don't, Jack. Don't let go. Don't ever let go, Jack. Jack the boat.
Of all the references, I was not expecting a Titanic reference, but I love it. I love it. Thank you for always keeping me on my toes, Cliff. Keeping it in the wheelhouse, another James Cameron film. Love it. With us as well, Mr. Swagtastic. Swag, say what's up.
Hey, what's up?
Hey man, your place is looking a little
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I got you. Just
Hey,
don't
mind
know.
your business. That's all. Just mind your business.
The better it is.
Hey man, say no more.
What's up, fam? It's good.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we took last week off just for a couple reasons, blah, blah, blah. But hey, we are back. And actually, I'm glad we took last week off because one of the major stories we're going to talk about today broke that weekend. So I don't feel so bad about it happening after we recorded the show. But let's get right into it. I've got a couple things to mention at the top of today's episode. By the way, we are recording on Friday, November 20th. It's already the 20th? Holy oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving is next weekend. Oh my god. All right. So we will most likely not be recording a show next weekend because it is Thanksgiving weekend. I'm going to give you guys a heads up right now. But I want to start the show off this week with a review. I saw a movie. Swag saw a movie too. We saw New Mutants. And you know what? I liked it. I really liked it. It was really good. Straight up. Like I'm not laughing. I'm not lying. Cliff, if I'm lying, I'm dying. All right. The New Mutants. It's good. Check it out.
Aren't we all dying?
That's true. We are.
This is probably not the best reference.
Oh, we're all gonna die.
Sounds very morbid.
But no, I really liked the movie. It was really good, really entertaining. I thought the characters were handled very well, and yeah, it was a good time. So I definitely recommend it for anyone out there. Like, it's worth a watch. Swag, what about you? What did you think of the movie?
Oh yeah, I loved it. Especially because it's like, like they did like the whole horror thing with it, which was new, but like it worked and it was amazing.
Yeah, it worked really well.
Yeah, no, I loved it. I loved the cast. Everybody performed really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good times.
It was really fun. So yeah, I definitely recommend it to anyone out there who, and even if you're like, oh, it looked like, just give it a shot, man. It's worth a watch.
Yeah.
Oh man, now you got me. I really have to go give it a watch now because I mean, personally, I was excited about this movie, years ago when they announced it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I definitely gonna have to go check it out now.
Yeah, for sure. Give it a watch, man. It's at least worth checking out once. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I really liked it. I just wanted to put that up at the top of the show. Let's move on. Again, this is a story I want to talk about, and again, I think it's just going to be me airing my thoughts out because I know neither Cliff nor Swag watches this show. But either way, this story broke, like I said, today, right before we started recording. So Black Lightning over on the CW is coming to an end with its 4th season. Now, this was heartbreaking for me because I love Black Lightning. It's one of my top 3 favorite superhero shows. And yeah, I wasn't expecting it. I mean, at least they're getting the chance to end the show on their terms. So that's very cool. But it also, because like we're losing Supergirl this year, and we're losing Black Lightning, and it's too much for me. It's too much for me. You know what I mean? Because I love both of those shows very much. I love the cast. I love, and especially since Crisis just happened, and they established a real great like friendship between Jefferson and Barry, and I really wanted to see more of that moving forward, and it doesn't look like we're going to get to, which sucks. But yeah, and once again, like I saw people online complaining like, oh, they canceled it. No, they didn't cancel it. Again, there's a difference between a show getting canceled and it coming to an end. I think the series showrunner Salim Akil, I think he told the story he wanted to tell, and it's time for him to move on, which I understand. I don't hold anything against him. However, they did announce a spin-off series based on the character Painkiller. Now, they announced the spin-off last week before they announced that season 4 would be the final season of Black Lightning. And I'm not going to lie, Painkiller is like the worst character on the show. He's the one character I don't want a spin-off for. Like, make a spin-off for Anissa and Jennifer. Make it Thunder and Lightning. Like, just do that. I'll watch that. Painkiller is the most interesting thing about Painkiller is he dies at least once every season. Like straight up. I'm like, how many times is he gonna die on his own show? So I'm not excited about a Painkiller spinoff, although if this is the only way I can get my Black Lightning fix moving forward, I mean, I guess I'll check. But so yeah. Straight up. Although, like, I think it's a way to keep China Anne McClain, because her character Jennifer Pierce Lightning is Painkiller's love interest, so I would imagine she would be on that show as well. So there's always that. But yeah, so that's the story. Like I said, it hurts me, and I'm not even going to throw this over to Cliff and Swag, because like I said, they don't watch the show. Unless you have something to say, Cliff.
No, I just the disappointment in your voice, man.
It's real.
It's real.
We can feel it.
Disappointment is so real. Like, I just feel like, okay, so it's kind of like when Arrow closed out. Like, I just feel like that same disappointment. Like, when Supergirl was talking about coming up on their final season, like, you weren't that disappointed. You were kind of like, hey, it's for good reasons, because she's pregnant, obviously she's having her babies, congratulations, blah, blah, blah. This one is just like, yeah, fuck them.
Yeah.
So mad.
Bro, you nailed it. Like, I'm trying to be diplomatic about it, but it's like, why y'all gotta take Black Lightning from me? Like,
we already lost Supergirl. We lost the original Batwoman, and now we're losing Black Lightning. Fucking CW right now.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right.
Don't be diplomatic. Be upset. Like, it's okay. We get it. Like, we try our, like, we low key. No, listen, man. I went on a whole rant talking about how much I hated Rain from Mortal Kombat. There's no reason for you to be like, it's okay. Yeah. It'll be okay.
Well, it's just like Black Lightning is such a great show. Like, it's just, it hurts. It hurts. And like I said, I would be cool with a spinoff. Like, if it was Thunder and Lightning, if it was his daughters, I'd be down for that. I'd be like, all right, we're losing Black Lightning, but we got Lightning and Thunder. That's cool. But Painkiller, like, for real, dog. Like I said, the most interesting thing about that character is he dies at least once a season. Like, I was over it the third time he died. Like, no joke. There was one season, I can't remember. It was either season 2 or season 3. He died twice in that season.
I'm like, I'm sorry, man. If it seems like I'm thoroughly enjoying the fact that you're disappointed, I am. Because I just feel like, when was the last time I've seen you like this disappointed? Like, The Last Stand, like X-Men, like that's
I was gonna say, it's been a while since I've been this upset about something.
Yeah,
so
that's what I was thinking. I was like the last, yeah, X-Men 3, yeah, like right there, yeah,
around there,
right.
But yeah, I mean, whatever. I'm sure I'll get over it eventually. But no, like, for real, Painkiller. That's all right. Whatever. I've said what I need to say. That's
okay. Moving on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Oh, I got something that's gonna blow all y'all's minds. I already told Swag this, so he already knows. But I don't know if I told. I know I didn't tell Cliff this, but I got to get his genuine reaction right here on the show. So my homie Andrew Speranza, who I've mentioned him on the show a couple times, works on Titans, specifically in the costuming department. He's the gentleman who allowed me to see the prototype of the Red Hood costume. He has informed me the kids' gloves are off. Both Batman and Superman will be coming to Titans.
Oh yeah, I do remember this.
Yeah, like straight up, Cliff. Straight up, we're gonna see both Batman and Super. Like we saw Ian Glenn as Bruce Wayne, but he's gonna suit up this season. And Superman is also coming. No announcement on the casting so far, but just knowing that it's gonna happen, pretty cool. What do you think, Cliff?
I was like, how do I feel about this? I'm like, yo, is it Ben? Because I would definitely have been more excited if it was Ben.
That would've been dope.
If Ben and Henry just show up at Titans, like, bro, that's it. I'm done. $14.99 a month, bro. I'm in. Like, let me let me go. I'm just for these 2 episodes. I'm in. No, that's cool though. Like now you got me all like, that's kind of cool. I want to see the episode where Superboy and Superman meet and they talk.
Yep.
It still doesn't make up for the fuck up they did with Wonder Girl.
For real.
Yeah.
Real. But I think I could forgive them. I would definitely like to see the Man of Steel and I'd like to see the Dark Knight in Titans. It'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be really awesome. And especially since those costumes are going to be sick.
Yes.
So, Swag, what about you?
Well, I'm definitely excited. Like again, like just to bring up what Cliff said, like just because I want to see like that story between Clark and Connor.
Yeah.
In live action, and especially in this show, like I want to see how that plays out. And also just to get more like Batman and even just Bruce in this series, just to see, like how he is gonna. Like I'm wondering if he's gonna come in to like supervise things a little bit and make sure that they get things under control.
Maybe.
And if so, that'll be interesting to see.
The way he put it to me was like, in regards to Batman, is the Red Hood, obviously. We know.
Oh yeah.
And he said something about like, well, Dick Grayson, Nightwing, he's gonna need some backup. Yep. And I'm like, you know what? That makes sense, especially if it's within the Bat family, like obviously.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I'm really excited. Again, and like what you guys were saying, like, yeah, I really want to see Superman and Connor. I want to see that whole thing, like what that's gonna be like, especially since this version of Superboy is more. I don't want to say childlike, but more naive. Like he's on Young Justice. He's very angry. This is this is a bit more of an innocent Superboy, and so I would really like to see how Superman deals with that. So,
nah, you can stop being political. This Superboy sucks because he did what he did to Wonder Girl. I'm very upset about this. He did nothing.
We know, Cliff.
I'm gonna keep beating this dead horse because she died. Damn.
Yeah, but I mean, she's coming back.
No, but that doesn't.
That doesn't make up for it. Look, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Like
still broken. I'm not ready for
it. I have not forgiven them for that terrible finale.
No.
But I am hopeful for the future. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, same.
Way to say that route.
Yeah. I have to. All right. Someone's got to be the optimistic one.
Good. You definitely were on that last.
Hey, man, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. All right, let me tell you that. But all right. So, what's up?
I said this is why we have this show.
It really is. It really is. All right. So let's talk about some other casting, some news that we actually have some casting on. So we previously reported on season 2 casting for Stargirl. Specifically, we reported on Jim Gaffigan being cast to play the Thunderbolt. Well, we now know who is playing Jakeem, the future wielder of the Thunderbolt. A young actor named Alcoya Brunson has been cast as Jakeem Thunder for season 2 of Stargirl. He's not an actor I'm familiar with. However, that actually makes me more excited because I have no previous baggage attached to the. Like, I like when they cast people I'm unfamiliar with because it frees me up to see them as the character rather than someone else, you know? So yeah, he has been cast, and I can't wait. Like I said, I was hoping this was something they were going to pay off in season 1, although I understand why they didn't, because season 2 is coming, and now we're obviously going to get to see that paid off in full. What do you guys think about this, Cliff? I'm going to throw it to you.
I like the diversity that we're getting so far for like all of the, for just like everything that's like the casting wise. Like, I don't know, man. It seems weird because like if this was like 20 years ago, we would be expecting like, I don't know, like generic certain demographic name in the role. So that here, like, it sounds weird because I'm not familiar with the actor himself, right? But to hear like just diverse names that we're getting, obviously, it's just nice to see that the casting is just well rounded. It seems more like your typical high school, not your typical high school in Nebraska, but a typical high school. So I definitely much appreciate what we're doing. So I can get down with it.
Yeah, straight up. I agree 100%. Like, we even talked about the young actress who they cast to play Jade, whose name we still cannot pronounce. But even then, it's like, no, yeah, I applaud them because that's not the direction I was expecting them to take with that character. So, but I'm all for it. Swag, what about you?
Yeah, same. Like, I agree with what Cliff said, and like I love the first season. Like, I'm gonna keep saying it. Like, it was really good. It made me laugh, made me cry.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just excited to get more of it, and I'm glad we're getting new people to join this cast, and I just can't wait to see what they bring to the table.
Yep. Exactly. So yeah, I think we're all pretty excited about the future of this series. So yeah. Anyway, let's keep going because again, we have casting news. This was the one I was talking about at the top of the show, where we took last week off, and then literally it was either Saturday or Sunday this story broke, and I was like, that's pretty big. Another piece of casting news: the one and only Sylvester Stallone. That's right, you know him, you love him. Rocky Balboa, John Rambo, John Spartan. He's a legend. He has joined the cast of The Suicide Squad, directed by James Gunn. Stallone himself posted a video on his social media saying that he was on his way to do something, that he would be in the film. James Gunn then later confirmed it on his social media, talking. The thing that he said was, I think people. I'm paraphrasing here. I'm not quoting him, but he was like, everybody knows what a great action star he is, but most people don't understand what a talented actor he is. And that's true. That's 100% true. Stallone is a hugely underrated actor. So yeah, no announcement on who or what he's playing. I've seen the internet speculate. The popular theory is that he's going to be providing the voice for King Shark, which makes sense. If he's joining the production this late, it makes sense that it would be a voice role. However, I would like to pose this theory. All right, so I'm a flex on you guys a little bit. I know who/what the villain of the Suicide Squad is, and it's definitely something who that would require a voiceover. And that's who/what I think Stallone is playing. I'm not gonna say what it is or who it is, because I want people to be surprised by it. This is one of those things where it's like, I wish I didn't know this. I do. Because it would have been so cool to just go into the movie and have my mind blown by it. But unfortunately, I do know what it is. And honestly, I think Stallone's voice would work very well for this. But again, I'm not going to say what it is. But that's what I think he's doing. However, I'm going to throw it over to Cliff Swag. Who do you think he's playing, and what do you think of Stallone joining this film?
Who you want to start with?
We'll go with you, Cliff. Go ahead.
Okay. Like I'm definitely excited. That Stallone, again, here we are with another crossover between Marvel to DC. Another person now we can now add to that pile of names. But
Yep.
it is awesome because like how many characters has he played that's been in a comic book? The 6 now?
Let's all right, Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
Played
No.
Starhawk. Is that his name? Starhawk?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm forgetting crap. What's the Cliff, you take it for me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like 4 or 5. No, I'm thinking it's like 5 or 6. I know that much. 'Cause I know it's a lot because he took over the when he accepted the role, it made him like the most characters in a comic book, or most characters portrayed by an actor in a comic book, in the comic book universe. So it's all I remember. I think it was like 6. I think I saw that because there was a bunch of. But as far as your character that you want, dude, if it's King Shark, bro, I'm gonna go livid if he could just be like, "Hey yo." Yeah, I just want it because it's so weird to think of how many renditions of King Shark can we get, because we know, right?
Yeah.
Harley Quinn to Samoa Joe playing him in the video game to like possibly Sylvester Stallone playing him in a movie. Dude, like this is on like another level of like, oh my god, this is gonna be awesome.
Oh, I agree. Like I said, if he is King Shark, like I'm all for it. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty cool. That's pretty dope.
I need references to like all of his big movies, like for real. Like I just want him to talk to Harley Quinn. Like here's like a perfect Harley Quinn, right? And he's like, hey, I don't want to hear you talk like that, okay? When life beats you down, you gotta get back up and fight back. Is what we winners do.
Like, how dope would it be if this version of King Shark is just like a film buff?
Yeah.
You know? And he's just like quoting other movies, but like specifically if he's like a huge Stallone fan, that would be funny.
Bro, I was just you said that and instantly my mind was those. Imagine like he just walks up and he's just like talking to Cena, right? He's just like, "I'll be back." And he's like, "Fuck." Cena's face like, where's he going and why does he sound like that?
So what?
I just some of the stuff I just some of the things that I could think of, and it's funny because like I'll think of all the writing and then they won't do it and I'll be upset because they didn't take my jokes.
Yeah. Swag, what about you? What do you think?
Like as far as like taking a guess, I wouldn't know where to go, but
Right.
I'm with you guys. Like yeah, like if he voices King Shark, that would definitely be very interesting to see. Like this would probably be one of the top recent performances by people playing King Shark. So yeah, like I either way though, like I love Stallone and I just can't wait to see who he plays and what he does in this movie.
Yeah. Straight up. And we are definitely going to be talking about Stallone again later anyways, so that's going to be fun. So yeah, that's again, not a whole lot of news, just they dropped this bombshell announcement on everybody and it kind of blew up the internet. It was insane, the reaction. But with that, let's Cliff, you were talking about John Cena. Let's talk about him. Let's talk about Peacemaker, because I don't think we talked on this show about, they announced a Peacemaker series for HBO Max. that John Cena will reprise his role, and it will be connected to the movies. I don't think we ever mentioned it on the show, not because it wasn't a big deal, but I think we just forgot. It got lost in the shuffle somewhere. However, we got some new casting in regards to the Peacemaker spin-off series, one of which has me very excited. The cast members include Chris Conrad, Jennifer Holland, who is also appearing in the Suicide Squad, and Robert Patrick. That's right, the T-1000 himself. They have all joined the cast of the Peacemaker series on HBO Max. Like I said, Jennifer Holland is reprising the role she will play in the Suicide Squad. Richard Patrick is playing, let me see if they even said who he's playing. Patrick will star as Augie Smith. And the one that got me excited is this character, played by Chris Conrad. He is playing Adrian Chase, aka Vigilante. Now, that was one of the characters that Idris Elba was rumored to be playing before it was announced that he's playing Bloodsport. So I'm very excited. Like, if they're going to be expanding the world this much on this series, like they're going to be including vigilantes, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm super excited about this. I can't wait. I think James Gunn confirms they're about to start production on the show like soon, very soon. So the series is probably going to launch at the same time the movie hits theaters, which is a dope strategy, I think.
Yeah.
But all that being said, Cliff, what do you think about this? Are you excited? Does this make you more excited for the show? Let me know.
I mean, it's John Cena. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, as a wrestling fan myself, like, I would definitely be watching the show anyway. Like, I've watched all of his movies, to include that shitty one, Ferdinand. I watched them all. I don't know why, but anyway, I love watching John Cena's films, and then I love, I just support wrestlers and their way to make it into the business. So I'm definitely gonna peep this, and I'm interested to see Robert Patrick, because I'm always so used to seeing Robert Patrick either play like a cop or the bad guy. So to kind of see where he's gonna fit into this world, like, I was like, oh, all right, cool. Let's see what you do.
Exactly.
Let's test that range of chops you got there, bud.
Yeah, I feel you. Swag, what about you?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to, just see what everybody's gonna do with this show. And like, like considering this is linked to the movies, like this has the possibility to like open up a lot of different possibilities in that universe, and like explore a lot of things. So yeah, I'm definitely interested to see all of that happen.
Yeah, me too. I think that's, like I said, they announced Vigilante, and I'm like, done. I mean, I was already in, but let's do it. I'm all for it. Let's do this. So yeah, that's very cool. We will definitely keep you guys up to date on any further announcements that come about for the show. So stay tuned. Let's move on to the next story. This is a huge story, and again, just broke today, and it's something that Cliff and we've had conversations about this in private and sometimes even here on this show, and it's pretty exciting just to hear anything about this. Really, for the longest time, at least I was hearing like, it's not going to happen, it's not happening, no movement, nothing. But today we got the news: Deadpool 3 is indeed moving forward with Ryan Reynolds over at Marvel Studios. However, this part's a little bit troubling for me anyways. Series writers Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick are not returning to write the script. That's disappointing for me because they wrote the script for Deadpool and Deadpool 2. However, the announcement that the film Deadpool 3 is moving forward with production also came with the announcement that Ryan Reynolds has hired a pair of writers to pen the script. I'm trying to find their names here. They are credited as the Molyneux sisters. I'm trying to find their first names: Wendy Molyneux and Lizzie Molyneux. Yeah, so they're going to be writing the script, and I guess discussions with them have been taking place over the past month between them and Ryan Reynolds. and I guess it's a done deal. They are going to be developing the script, and we're going to move from there. So, like I said, it's a bit troubling for me that Wernick and Reese are not returning. However, like, look, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to see what they bring to the table. And who knows, they might not even end up writing the final version of the script that gets filmed anyways. So we'll see. However, it is exciting to see that they are moving forward with the third Deadpool. Because like I said, the fate of that particular franchise has been in question ever since the Disney acquisition of all the Fox properties. So, look, I'm going to cross my fingers and hope for the best at this point. Cliff, how do you feel about this?
Well, it could be worse. We could have always gotten the final season of Game of Thrones writers to pen this. And then,
I mean,
we'd have to bully a studio into rewriting or put a petition out to, rewrite the whole entire series of the third movie for Deadpool.
Here's the thing, Cliff. That would have been totally on brand for 2020.
Yep.
I'm not, you know what? I give them a shot because they deserve it, especially if Ryan Reynolds likes them. That obviously means he likes their writing style, which probably will fit right in with Deadpool. So I have to trust the process because we all thought that, Deadpool 2 was like in trouble when Frank left the project, and when we got the movie, it wasn't that bad. It was actually really fun to watch. I enjoyed the movie.
Deadpool 2 is the superior of the films, but that's just me.
Right. And I liked it. So I mean, I'll put faith in Ryan with it and see like how it goes. He knows exactly what he's doing with this movie, So yeah, I'm hyped. Let's see what's gonna happen. I can't wait for this movie to come out. I just need this in my life. That's it.
No, yeah, 100%. I agree with you. Like, give me more Deadpool. It's funny that this announcement came out today. I literally just rewatched Deadpool 2 yesterday because I was like, I can watch some Deadpool, and then this announcement comes out today. So that's very interesting. Swag, how do you feel about this?
I'm very interested to see where they go with this. Especially like considering we had concerns when things moved over. But I don't know. I'm confident that people are gonna make the right move and that this is gonna be another good Deadpool movie, and I hope so because I did like the first two.
Yeah.
So and I just want to see more. So yeah, like I'm excited. Can't wait.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I mean, we're gonna have to wait and see on whether or not it's gonna be a rated R film.
Yeah.
That's gonna be what decides for me whether or not it's something I want to consume. And I've seen the arguments made online, like, oh, you could do a PG-13 Deadpool, but just have him comment like, oh, it's PG-13 movie. I can't say swear words. But it's like, I don't want to watch a PG-13 Deadpool movie where the only jokes Deadpool makes are about how he can't be R-rated. Like, that's not that's not fun for me. But no, like I said, I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope for the best. And yeah, I see this as good news so far. So yeah. So yeah, that's really the only news we got in regards to Deadpool 3 at this point. So again, we will keep you guys up to date. But let's talk about something else. Cliff, let's talk about this. We're gonna bring it up again. Scream 5, the fifth Scream movie. Yeah. So they apparently have wrapped production on the film. And also I wanna bring up something I forgot to mention last time. Swag, they did finish production on the Uncharted movie as well. That was fast.
Oh yeah, that was fast.
Yeah, it was confirmed they did wrap on that picture. And so yes, Scream 5 has also wrapped production. There was like big celebration and everything. And with that, they also announced the official title for the film, which is, drumroll please, Scream. That's not confusing at all, is it? It's the fifth film in the franchise. We're just going to call it Scream.
But is the S done with a 5?
No. That's what I was like, if they had made the 5 the S, that would have made a little more sense, but no, they did not. So, yeah, it's confusing. It's because it's not a reboot. It's not a remake. It's a sequel. Yeah, title doesn't make any sense, but there have been weirder cases. There's one in particular. Again, I'm going to bring up Sylvester Stallone. The Rambo franchise. Those titles make no sense because they're First Blood, Rambo, First Blood Part 2, Rambo 3, Rambo, and then Rambo Last Blood. Like that doesn't make any sense. But I mean, whatever. I'm still excited for this movie. Can't wait to see it. Cliff, what do you think?
I mean, I guess I understand because I know they were talking about like possibly it being like a reboot, and so obviously the rules are different with reboots.
Mhm.
So I'm just telling you, man. Like the first thing I just need someone just hacked right off the jump, like a big star right off the jump. I don't care who it is. It could be Sid for all I care. Just plow, gone from the
It's
film.
funny. It's funny you bring this up because all right, potential spoilers for Scream. So if you don't want anything potentially spoiled for you, get out of here right now. So the wrap photo was a picture of both Nev Campbell and Courtney Cox on the final day of shooting. Suspiciously absent, David Arquette. So I'm pretty sure he's going to be the first one to bite it.
What? I wonder. Did he make? I wonder if he made detective yet.
Or Chief or
Or
whatever.
Because
Like,
the last time we saw him, he had like that crazy limp. Like,
yeah, I've never gotten over that.
I still think about that scene where he took the knife to the forehead, like the butt of the knife just hitting it right in the
Yeah.
forehead. He rolled down the
Yeah,
stairs.
yeah. That was Scream 3, yeah. When he throws the knife, just hits him right in the forehead. That was good times. That was good times. But yeah, so I think it's I don't know, man. Like this movie, I have no doubt it's gonna be like I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm probably gonna enjoy it. But yeah, just it's weird that they just went with Scream for the title.
I feel
I don't
like,
know.
well, because like remember like The Fast and the Furious, and then they came out
Yeah,
with Fast and Furious, and everybody was
yeah.
like, "I'm so
That's a,
confused."
Yeah.
that's another one because those also have weird titles.
Yeah.
It's like The Fast and Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious, The Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, Fast and Furious, Fast 5. What was the sixth one? I think like
Uh,
officially called Fast and Furious 6, but the title card reads Furious 6.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then there's Furious 7, and then The Fate of the Furious. I don't know. Let's,
I saw the title for the ninth one. It was like, Furious in Space. And
no,
then
but straight up, isn't the title for it's like F9, The Fast and the Furious Saga?
yeah,
Like, not the title. Like,
yeah.
all right.
I can't wait for F10 and beyond.
Yeah,
To be honest.
F10 Beyond Thunderdome. It's really original.
you know what? I wouldn't put it past them. I really would.
Yeah.
You're
Just
welcome,
Dome
Dominic.
shows up. Yes, exactly. Dominic Toretto runs Bartertown.
It's Beyond Thunderdome.
Yes. So yeah, interesting, if not weird, and very confusing title for the film. So, all right. So let's move on to games, ladies and gentlemen. Swag has some stuff he wants to talk about. Take it away, Swag.
Yeah. So I guess we should start off with the most interesting thing that happened.
Yes.
So to kind of add some context,
Hmm.
like many, I have not gotten my hands on a PS5. So to
Swag.
hold myself over,
What you been playing?
I've been playing some Watch Dogs Legion. I've been following the game series, all right,
Mhm.
ever since the first one,
Yep.
and I have enjoyed every single one of them, including this one. This one was very fun to play, though I will admit the main quest line was a bit short because I ran through it in about 3 days.
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
Yeah, but there is still a bunch of side quests that I do intend on getting through.
Yeah.
But the main feature for this game that caught my attention the moment they announced it
Hmm.
is you can play as any NPC you see in the game world.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and Watch Dogs has had this thing where you could look at people's information, see their names, and
Hmm.
all that stuff. So to get to a really interesting story,
Yeah.
I was minding
Well,
my business one day.
right. You ran into an interesting person on the
Yeah,
street, didn't you?
I found somebody.
Found somebody.
Somebody who is closer than you think.
Uh,
I was walking down the street going to a mission. I randomly check somebody to see what their stats are, see if they're worth recruiting,
mhm.
and the name pops up. Cliff, can you
That
guess
name
what this person's name is?
Jake Logan.
Clifford Miller.
Let's go.
Doug encountered a Clifford Miller on the street. What are the odds of that happening?
I didn't want to tell you guys that I was I'm in a game. I didn't want to tell you. So I may have been screened for a few games.
It was the craziest thing in the world. Swag sent
Yeah.
me a screenshot, and he was like, he sent me the screenshot, and his only caption it was like 3 question marks, and I was like, that's interesting.
It was an exclamation mark and a question mark. That's what I captioned. Confusion, but excitement.
Confused excitement.
So obviously I had to recruit him because
because you're not gonna. Yeah,
I can't just pass this up. This is like
that's too good.
This is too good. So Clifford Miller is now one of my. He's now part of my resistance in Watch Dogs Legion.
Nice.
He really is.
I'm glad
He
I
did
could
a whole
help you guys.
video.
I did
Yeah.
a whole video.
He did a whole video on his YouTube, so go check that out for sure.
Yeah.
Cliff, I kid you not, is recruiting Clifford Miller.
Yep.
Oh, you know what's funny is I saw the tag on that pop up and I was like, okay, so he's tagging me in a video. Now I definitely okay. I saw the tag. I was like, yo, why is he tagging me in a video?
I was really
Now I
hoping you
know.
would watch. I think I even said something about if you were watching. I don't remember what I said, but I think I even called you out in the video.
Well, now I have to watch.
Yeah,
because
you
I'm
have to
featured.
watch it.
Check it out for sure.
Oh,
So
but
that was crazy. That was
the game is great, but 10 out of 10 for giving me a Clifford Miller.
great. For sure.
You are welcome, sir.
That'll got the game a 10 out of 10. So
Oh man. But in other amazing news this week,
yes.
we got Combat Pack 2 for Mortal Kombat.
Hey.
And it was fun.
It was really. I did get my hands on it as well. Good times. Go ahead, Swag.
Yeah, I was actually surprised to find out who I was good with in this pack. Because I found out that I actually was pretty good with Melina and Rambo. Rambo was the most surprising to me because I am not good with any of the other guest characters.
Mhm.
And I think I even said to you, I was like, of course it's the one guest character whose movies I haven't seen.
It's true. And Cliff, when he told me that, I was like, how have you never seen a Rambo movie? I immediately forced him to watch First Blood. I was like, you have to at least watch the first one. Like, come on, man.
Have to.
And I do
must
not
move.
regret a single thing.
But yeah, no, I was also surprised that I played very well with Melina. I was like, after I played with her the first time, I was like, oh, I see why people wanted her back.
Like, I wasn't one of the million souls that cried out for her return, but maybe next time.
I was not one of them, but I get it. I totally get it. So yeah, it was very cool. Yeah, I also really enjoyed playing as Rambo. Very, very cool. It was a bit of a learning curve, but once I got it, I was like, oh, yeah, I think it's a toss up for me. It's either Rambo or RoboCop in regards to the guest characters, but
Yeah.
either way, very fun, very fun. Go ahead, Sway.
Yeah, so like that, like the characters, they're fun. Even like I'll give some credit here, like Rain, not the best, and like I should have known from Cliff's rants, but his gear is pretty sick. I have him set up really cool, but like I'm never gonna get to see it because I'm never
Oh.
gonna play him.
Swag. Tell Cliff what you named the loadout.
Oh yeah, I did it. I said I was gonna do it, Cliff. The first loadout that I have for Rain is named WAP. All caps.
It was funny because he showed it to me. He's like, "Hey, look what I did," and I looked over at it and I was like, "Fuck."
That's awesome.
It was great. It was good.
But
Yeah, that was
who
fun.
would have guessed? Who would have guessed the first the one player that you didn't think was very good was Rain? Who would have called that out? I have no idea.
No, who's to say? Who's
Who is
to
to
say?
I wonder who predicted that one. Somewhere
Yeah.
in the world.
I feel like somebody very close, someone who you recently recruited, Swag.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Swag. The other thing, I did get to see Rambo's friendship finally,
Yeah.
which, funny enough, Cliff, I don't know if you saw it, is titled Demolition Man. No joke, no joke, that's what it's called.
I love it so much.
I saw it. I finally saw it, Swag, and it was worth it.
Cliff, have you seen it?
I have not seen it yet. I will.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
definitely look it up though.
I was gonna say something. I didn't want to spoil it. Just in case. So yeah. Cliff, check it out. It's amazing. But I was gonna say because I was watching somebody play the new characters, and he opens it with a clip of him reacting to that friendship, and like he gets super excited about it. He's like, "Yo, he's doing that on y'all."
Yeah. It's great, man. I love it. I love it so much. It made me laugh. It made me happy. And again, just the fact that it's called Demolition Man, I was like, "That you guys get points for that." So yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Another thing to mention. I saw this a few days before the pack dropped.
Hmm.
No, I saw it the day before the pack dropped. We got to look at Rain's second fatality,
Oh yeah.
and it has a very specific reference in it.
Very specific. Yes.
And when I saw it, I reacted out loud. And you know what? It's probably one of my favorite fatalities in the game. Just for that little reference.
Oh yeah, no joke. When I saw it too, I was like, you know what? If we got this just for including Rain, like I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Again, I'm not gonna spoil it here in case Cliff hasn't seen it yet, but yeah, it was pretty awesome. I'll do this right here for you
Yeah, I was gonna say.
if you get that reference. But yeah, it's some very cool stuff they did with this pack for sure.
Yeah. Oh man, it was good. Good job, NetherRealm. You did it again.
Another successful release. So.
Yep. Oh, also, I think it's worth mentioning that data miners went into the game files after the pack came out, and they have a specific file for like the roster menu, and apparently before this update, after every DLC, that file was always in like you could get like a visual of the file,
Yeah.
and it was always in a rectangle. But after this DLC, it is no longer a perfect rectangle, and people are saying that means that there is room for more characters on the roster.
Right. Right.
So expect more DLC.
Cliff, that was a heck of a reaction you had just there. Would you care to explain?
Yeah, I just saw Rain's second fatality. Yeah, it's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's the same thing. That was my reaction.
That reaction was priceless. Swag, that's the promo this week, right there.
Okay, I was just like, all right, I'm gonna go check it out. I started watching it, and I was just like, all right, fuck out of here.
Also, just to add, like, I want to add some context to this. I found out, it took me a minute to realize this, but before this pack had gotten announced way back in October, Ed Boon was posting a bunch of hints, and one of the hints was some lyrics from Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, son of a
and we were all like, who could this be? And then and after seeing that fatality, I was like, oh, okay, I get it now.
Yeah, because I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
And being like, oh, that's an interesting clue. But now it makes sense. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I get it now. I get it. I'm just like, damn. No, I'm gonna lie. That friendship for still Rambo is not gonna front, man. It's probably my favorite friendship right now.
Let's play a laser tag on y'all.
The fact that I love the part that I don't know if you guys saw, but he rolls into like the first like hideaway, and then he like army crawls across to the second one.
Yeah. That is also my favorite part.
I was like, I pop. All right, that's it. I was like, that's cool. I like that.
It's awesome, man. It's too good. Too good.
I can't sit back here and you guys are like, oh yeah, I haven't seen it. I'm like, nope, I'm gonna go watch it right now.
Nope. For sure, yeah.
Take care of that.
All right.
Moment.
Yes. All right. So that's it for games, right, Swag?
Yes, sir.
All right. Very good. All right, let's keep it moving because we got a couple of. Oh, what's up?
I need a review. I need a review because I know what I think of Call of Duty Cold War. We haven't talked about this.
2 cents as well on this one, but you go first, Cliff.
All right, so I haven't played through the story mode yet because I really did hop right into the multiplayer. I will say this though about the multiplayer: I didn't expect it to play as smooth as it is. Like, it pisses me off because there's still a lot of campers that are playing this right off the jump.
Yeah.
But I will be honest: the smoothness of the game, the texture of the game, like everything inside of the game, even the sound when I wear my headphones is ridiculous, man. The quality is just on point. So I can't knock Treyarch for it. What I can knock Treyarch about is that goddamn MP5 that they nerfed way too much this week.
They nerfed it? Oh, okay, good. Yeah. Holy crap.
Yeah. So yeah, they nerfed it down by like 33%. It took a huge hit right off the jump. So yeah, but so
also, I wanted don't be surprised because this is coming from the same development team that nerfed the one sniper back in Black Ops 2 that made people so mad they started sending death threats to the to the lead. They don't play around. They don't care if they get death threats.
No, they will knock your favorite gun down.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, man. But yeah. So they nerfed the MP5 right away. But I'm not gonna lie, man. Like I said, the smoothness, the gameplay, the way that the weapons fire, the way they carry, in this game, I think is on point. I enjoy at least that aspect of it, and I think the levels the stages that we run on. I think they're well built, man. I love the ins and outs of them. So everything is seems like it's interactable. So I can appreciate where it comes from.
Yeah. Did you
Nice.
see they dropped it for Nuketown today?
I saw they dropped the trailer. I haven't checked it out personally yet. So
Looks cool. It's it fits in with the theme, like late 70s, early 80s. Looks really cool.
yes, back with the buses.
Yep.
Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah, so I just want to drop in and I haven't even played it yet, but there has been so many things that I've seen in this game that frustrates me so much. Well, let me give you this is something that I did get to experience. I did play the beta, and it felt like I couldn't put my finger on it the first time, but it felt very familiar. The movement and just the gameplay in general. And then I think the second weekend came around and somebody said something. I don't remember what it was or who it was, but then I was like, wait a minute. I know why this feels so familiar. Everything about this is just Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
Oh.
Like everything. And to play a game that I already own. And then, the game launched, people were playing it, and people were doing their videos on the mastery camos. And they were like, yeah, check out diamond camo and this and that. And I was like, okay, sure, I'll see what they did this year round. It's this gold and diamond is the exact same. I mean, the exact same as it was in Black Ops 4, right down to the little detail that Diamond is animated the exact same way that Diamond was animated in Black Ops 4. I know because I unlocked Diamond in Black Ops 4.
Sad times.
That's yeah.
So yeah, it's safe to say that I am very frustrated with Treyarch, and I'm very upset about this.
Yeah.
But I've worked things out by just playing more Modern Warfare. And if you were like me and you really hated, all the tryhards in that game, good news, they all left. They're all playing Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War now.
The silver lining.
Yep. So I've been having the most fun with that game I have ever had in a few months. So yeah, I mean, I've seen stuff on the campaign as well.
Yeah.
The campaign is interesting. That's a worthwhile thing to check it out for, but I'm probably not going to spend $60 on it for that.
Yeah.
I might just wait till it goes on sale and then try it out. But who knows? Maybe by then multiplayer will have. They might have made patches and changes by then, and maybe things will have changed enough for me to give it a shot. So we'll see.
Yep. I hear you, man. I hear you. So yeah, man, that's that's it, right? That's it for games.
Yep.
All right, cool. Because we gotta
wrap it up.
Yeah, we gotta get going. And especially since we have two pretty big stories to talk about here, and they do go hand in hand. So the first of which, pretty big announcement. And again, we're going right back over to the CW and Greg Berlanti. But they announced a new Wonder Girl TV series for the CW. Now, this is not Donna Troy Wonder Girl from Titans. This is not even Cassie Sandsmark. They're going to be using the character of Yara Flor, currently the new Wonder Woman in DC's future state. And she is a Latina character who is half Amazon. And they announced that they will indeed be looking for a Latina actress to play the part. This is very cool because this goes back to what me and Cliff were talking about. I believe it was the last episode, right, Cliff? Where it's like, yeah we're taking over this joint.
Be in there.
Yeah, and once again, it's like, yes, so I'm into this. Obviously, I'm into it. I can't wait to see who they find to play this character, and it is being the showrunner will be where is I just went right past her name, Dylan Rodriguez. So yeah, she's going to be the showrunner, and she's also writing the pilot. So that's very cool. Yeah, so I'm very excited about this, obviously for obvious reasons, but also we're losing. Like I said, we're losing. We just lost Arrow. We're losing Supergirl, Black Lightning. It seems like they're gonna have to start filling some of the void here. So why not? And especially like if we're losing Supergirl, why not fill that void with Wonder Girl? You know what I mean? Like that makes sense. That sounds smart.
Right.
So yes, I am 100% into this idea. Cliff, what about you?
I'm into this idea 100% as well.
Nice. Swag, what about
Yeah, yeah, same here. And especially like I've seen a lot from this version of the character, so
Yeah.
I'm definitely excited to see, this version of the character for the first time for me anyways. So, yeah.
Yes. And that also is what I'm really excited about too, because the character, even in the comic books, is really new. So there's not going to be a whole lot of baggage and expectation with it. So like, yeah, just do what you're going to do, and I'm there.
Yep.
So yeah, very cool, very cool.
Early callouts. Early callouts. Who you guys taking?
Like for casting,
Yeah.
I have no idea. What about you, Cliff?
Yeah.
I got my pick already. Melissa Cervantes. That's my person. You guys are probably trying to figure out who she is. I'll give you straight up. That's her real name. Her ring name is Thunder Rosa. She's currently a former NWA women's wrestler, but she is also a real badass in the sense that she trains mixed martial arts. So she's a very busy person, and she actually fights in real life. So yeah, so I definitely that's my pick because she's an amazing talent. And her acting chops, they could be sharpened up. But hey, I think a role like this would be awesome for her.
Hey, I'm with you 100%. You said the name, and believe it or not, I did know who that was. So, and like it's like I was saying, like with Javicia Leslie, who when she got the role of Batwoman, she's our new Batwoman. She talked about how she was already doing the type of training prior to the show just to keep herself in shape, and I'm like, you know what? I respect that. The fact that you were already doing this stuff. So that's I think that would also help. If you have someone who knows how to fight and knows how to do all the, can handle choreography and whatnot. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, very good call, Cliff. I'm with you on that one.
Let's go.
Let's do it. But yeah, we will also keep you guys updated on any further news involving this show. So, all right, so let's get to, I'm going to call the biggest news of the week, possibly the year. So, ladies and gentlemen, like we've been saying all year, 2020, terrible, really terrible for movies. And everything has sort of been shifted either to next year or has been dumped on a streaming platform. And this week, the announcement came down. Wonder Woman 1984 will indeed be headed to theaters on Christmas Day, but you can also watch it from the safety of your home on HBO Max Christmas Day, the same day it hits theaters. I'm super excited about this because as much as I want to see this movie in theaters, I'm not going to a movie theater. Like, if I can watch it from the safety of my home and not put anybody at risk, you can bet your butt that's what I'm going to do. So, yes, HBO Max, you already had my money, but now you got my money even longer. So, it will be available to stream at no additional cost. They made a point of clarifying that to kind of stick it to Disney Plus for that $30 premium. But yeah, so that's cool. That's very cool. I think it's awesome. And look, here's what I'm going to say about it. I think this is a great idea. Here's what I'm going to say to Warner Brothers. Yeah, release it at home for people to watch. Get your viewership and everything right there. You'll get your money made on HBO Max. And then once we're out of the woods with all this stuff, re-release it in theaters for people like me. I'll go watch it again in theaters. re-release Tenet. I wanted to see that on the big screen. Not this year, but I'll do it next year or 2022. I don't care. Re-release in theaters. I'll go see it. I will, even after I've got the Blu-ray. So look, I think it's cool that they're releasing this at home for everybody to enjoy. But I'm saying, like, in a year or so, go ahead and re-release in theaters. I'll show up. So, but aside from that, Cliff, how do you feel about this? Are you excited?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. There's no reason for me not to be excited.
Yeah, exactly.
At all. Like, not only do we stop delaying this movie, but we've literally been talking about this, right? Where like these films are gonna have to come out on a streaming service. Don't charge us a premium for that, Disney, and then let us watch the movie and enjoy it. Like, geez, man, like it makes sense. And like now that HBO Max is like, well, fuck it, we're just gonna release the movie now. I'm in. Like, yo, and now I have to pick up another streaming service so I can watch all my favorite DC titles and Wonder Woman now. So
yeah. No, it work. It's a win-win for everybody. The fans get something they want that we've wanted all year, and Warner Brothers, you get our money. So it works out.
Doesn't like money.
Exactly. Swag, what about you? Are you excited? You're gonna be watching this?
Oh,
I know.
yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Dude, like, I complain about it every time I remember. It's like, we should have had it. We should have seen it by now. But
Yep.
now that we've got like official confirmation that we're gonna get to see it, like, yes, I'm gonna watch it.
And what better day than on Christmas Day?
Oh,
like, what a way to wake up that day. You know what I mean?
Thank you, DC.
Yeah.
Everybody's opening up gifts. I'm over here like hitting the play button. Shut up.
Everybody shut up. I'm enjoying my present.
I got a present for myself. It's like, okay. Just imagine though, right? Like, look what Santa got me. I don't care about your doll. Wonder Woman's on. Volume up. Keep it down over there.
Everybody sit down and shut up.
Enjoy this movie or else.
Nobody move. We're watching Wonder Woman.
Stop opening the paper, okay? No more gifts for the rest of the day.
Go to your room and open your presents.
Don't even tell me what you got. Just take pictures. I put my phone on silent. Just send me the pictures on your tablet.
I'll look at them later.
2.5 hours. I'll watch it. I'll check it out after.
Oh man, Christmas Day is going to be a blast this year.
For sure.
So yeah, that's very exciting. So yeah, thank you for finally like Swag was saying, we should have had it in June, but I mean, better late than never, I guess. So, oh man, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. All right, so that's the news. I think we're all excited about that. Cliff, you are our man who's keeping up with the Mandalorian over there on Disney Plus. Yeah,
I low-key have been waiting like all day for this.
All right. Let us know what you think of the previous episode, because like there was one last week, there's one today. Give us your thoughts. Again, like try to make it.
We're gonna go quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's talk about this. All right, so we ended last time. We talked about Baby Yoda eating the eggs. So
those kids.
Yeah. So anyway, we jump forward. We land in our planet. Okay. So we see a shadowy figure. This is the best part. We see a shadowy figure. It's Mercedes. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, Canester. Her stage name is Sasha Banks. She's a wrestler. We see her, right? So anyway, we go further into it, and the Mandalorian agrees to get a ride to go see one of the Mandalorians, right? That is supposed to be on this planet. Yes. Craziest part, this was like my favorite part about this thing. They knocked a child into the mouth of a fish.
I heard about this.
Yeah, and so the Mandalorian like jumps in and he can't swim. So other Mandalorians come and save him. One of them just jumps in right away, and as soon as I heard the voice, I was like, oh, "Are you kidding me?" And as we get into it, big fight scene, whatever. Come to find out, Bryce Dallas is one of our Mandalorians. Yeah, she took her helmet off, and I was like, "Oh, you!" Anyway, the other two other Mandalorians, Sasha Banks was one of the Mandalorians. So if you guys didn't know, spoiler, she is one of the Mandalorians. I was like, I cried a tear. I was like, I'm so proud of her. um, the idea is that they needed to take over a ship that was actually was an Imperial ship. It was cool. And fast forward, they got the job accomplished. We jump into this episode. We're going to talk about this really in depth with this one. Not in depth. We're going to talk about this quick. We go back to Navarro, to our land, where our great and our fearless leader, our Mandalorian, runs back into some familiar friends. And you guys know who I'm talking about. And if you don't, tough breaks. Go watch the episode. You'll see who we're talking about. Anyway, so we run into some familiar friends. Those guys being Carl Weathers and, of course, Gina Carano. They have now like cleared up the planet a lot, which is really cool because it used to be like a hostile place, but they've kind of fought back and won. So it was definitely cool seeing Grief and Kara back, and they were doing damage, man. It was awesome. But we get to see that there's some experiments that are being done by the Imperial Force. We won't talk about what it is. It's just very.
I heard about what it was, so.
Yeah, very creepy. I'm not even gonna front. And then you found out why they need the child, and I was like, oh, savages.
Yeah, that's something I heard about because I know a couple other people who watched the show, and they told me about it, and I was like, oh, that's what they're doing?
Yeah, it was very, I was like, okay, this is what we're doing. This is not cool. So obviously the Mandalorian realizes what's going on, goes out, grabs the child, or goes back and finds the child, takes him from a school where he's learning. It was that scene too was really funny because like the child was asking for he was asking for some cookies, and the kid was just like, "You want some cookies?" No. And so what does our trusty child do? Whatever he wants because he has the Force, and he pulled the cookies to him, and then started eating the cookies in front of the kid. Very rude, wow. But I was very supportive of the child's decision. Anyway, as we said, gains the child. They come back and they blow up the final base that's actually on Navarro. So Grief and Kara do their job. The Mando takes off, and then we find out. The best part was when the Mando found out because he said, "No, Gideon is dead." No, he's not. And they reveal him and a bunch of the soldiers that they've been working on and their clones. I was definitely popped. And then that's kind of our episode ends. So if you're going to ask me what I think of these episodes, man, let's be real. 10 out of 10. Sasha Banks, you always win my heart, especially seeing you. And then the fun part, I want to tell you guys this. So the reason why Sasha Banks got casted for this role was because John was watching Hot Ones, a popular YouTube channel. Nice. So we love that show a lot. So he's watching Hot Ones. He saw Sasha Banks on there and saw like how she was under pressure of eating hot wings and was like, "Yo, I think we take her and make her a Star Wars character." And that's how she got casted. So wow. I was definitely very happy to hear that. If you didn't know that, you could actually listen to the New Days podcast called Feel the Power. And she explains it there. It was really cool to hear that that's how they found her and that's how she got cast for the role. So I hope to see more of her in the future episodes, but this episode, seeing Sasha in there was, it was all that for me.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. And this is just for me. I have to correct something that Cliff said. It's cast, not casted. Okay? There's no ED at the end of it. The past tense of cast is still cast.
It's casted. I got casted.
That's...
Sorry.
I can see I can't even see the screen, but I can see the disappointment in his face.
It drives me crazy when I see people type it that way and I hear people say it. That's just me, but I gotta say something. All right, so there's one more thing I want to talk about.
That's how we start this episode. That's how we're gonna finish the episode, with the disappointment that Antonio is under right now.
But there's one thing I want to talk about before we wrap up the show. I know, and I'm just gonna say this because I have to clarify some things that have been going around online. I'm wearing the shirt again. I am in producer mode. All right, I've got to go and clarify some things.
There's the credits.
So, yes, thank you very much, Swag. So this week, we got a new-ish trailer for Zack Snyder's Justice League. We got some new images that were released online. We got a new look at Steppenwolf. the one that I think blew everybody's mind was we finally got to see a new image of Joe Manganiello's Deathstroke, which was awesome. There's a reason that image is in black and white, because if you saw the full color version, it would be a spoiler. I'm going to point that right now. But also, Zack Snyder did an interview where he talked about working with Jared Leto and bringing the Joker into this version of Justice League. And he mentioned that the Joker you're going to see in Justice League has a new look. Now, this quote was taken out of context by everybody else online, and they're all like trying to push this narrative that the Joker is going to be completely redesigned from what we saw in Suicide Squad. Even though in the same interview he said, he clarified himself, and you can go and check it out for yourself. The version that you saw in Suicide Squad is still the base. But when he said he has a new look, it's an evolution from that. He's not going to have less tattoos. He might have more tattoos. His hair might be longer. And obviously his attire will be different. But like I said, I saw people running around saying, like, posting Photoshop, oh, he's going to have a new look. And it's like a very clean, classic looking Joker. I'm here to tell you that's not the case, ladies and gentlemen. Zach would never disrespect someone else's work like David Ayer, especially since he and David are very good friends. So anyone out there who's pushing that narrative is pushing a false narrative. That is not the case. I'm telling you right now. Now, we did get a bunch of images. Well, hold up. We did get a bunch of images. Like I said, we got a new Deathstroke image. And I know there was a Joker image, but I think they decided against releasing it because, again, it's a pretty big spoiler. So there you go. Cliff, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna be like, it's fake news. It's fake news. It's all fake news. Stop spreading fake news. It's all it is.
Yeah.
It's fake news. It's fake news.
Yes,
Fake
exactly. The return of hashtag fake nerd news.
I just okay. To be real, the only thing I want different from the new Joker look is just the damaged tattoo gone. That's all I want. Everything else I can fuck with Jared Leto's Joker. The attitude. I don't even care if he evolved. I love everything except that. I just need that gone. If that's gone, I like the J. I don't care about anything else. I love the smile. Everything else is perfect to me. I just want the damaged. That's it.
Yeah.
Please, just take that away.
No, straight up, like, we talked about this on the show a bunch of times. Like, we all kind of agreed, like, yeah, we like what they did, and we all agreed, like, yeah, it was that one right here. That's the one where we were all like, that's a bit much.
That's where we draw the line.
Yeah.
Tattoo the forehead, we're done.
That's where it was like, maybe less is more. But
You say he kind of regretted it now?
yeah, even David Ayer said, like, if there was one thing I would have changed, it was that. He was like, yeah, I agree with the fans. That one was a bit much. And I mean, yeah, hindsight is 20/20, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
But no, you could do? Go ahead, Cliff. Go ahead.
You know what you could do? In a Justice League movie, legit, just have him put white out over the top, and be like, and just one throwaway line. Joker could just low key just been like, sometimes you make a mistake.
Well, and the thing, it's funny, because I was hinting at it. It's like, he might have more tattoos. His hair might be longer. He might have some scars. This is not me confirming either way or another. I'm just saying those are things that might be done. So, yeah. Although if, like, I think I told Swag, I was like, if you want some information as to what this version of the Joker might look like, just go look at Jared Leto's Instagram. You'll notice he did shave his beard. Obviously he had to, but he did not cut his hair this time. So yeah, anyway, I just kind of wanted to come out here and clarify a few things that people were taking out of context and using to push their own narrative, because that's what I do, like I said. But yeah, so that's going to do it for us this week, ladies and gentlemen. That's the news. We hope we kept you guys informed. Cliff, let everybody out there know where they can find you online.
Man, you guys can catch me on all your favorite social media platforms at @the_RedDog85. Whether that's Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, Triller, Clapper, Facebook, Activision, You guys can find me on the PS system with it. You guys can also find me on Xbox with it. You can also find me on Call of Duty with it. The same. Run it all down. The _Red Dog 85. Shout outs to my now 11.5 thousand fans on TikTok.
My goodness.
Yep. Shout outs to Cliff over on TikTok because you also joined the Creator Fund, which is not easy to do.
Nice.
So, shout outs to our boy over there putting in the work. It's fantastic. Fantastic. I love it. You love to see it. You love to see it. So yeah, you know what to do, ladies and gentlemen. Go over there, go follow him, give him all the likes, show him all the love, show him the support. He deserves it. Swag, go ahead and pimp the YouTube channel.
Yeah, you guys can come find me on YouTube, Mr. Swagtastic. We're closing in on a month. I'm not gonna say why.
Yeah, don't
but
jinx again.
It's gonna be fun. I did have a pretty jam-packed week this week. We had some watchdogs, obviously.
Yeah.
Again, like if you want to see the adventure of me recruiting Cliff into the Resistance, go check it out. I highly recommend it. I also, it's I think it's funny too because I did upload a video today, and it's some multiplayer matches of Modern Warfare that I recorded last night, and I titled the video Modern Warfare because Cold War sucks. So if you want any of that, come over, come hang out. It's a good time.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Go check him out, Mr. Swagtastic on YouTube. It's always a good time. I, of course, am Antonio Padilla. You can find me on all social media. It's either at Tron Pilgrim or at Tron Pilgrim 87. You'll know which one is me. You can also like Nerds of the Roundtable on Facebook, facebook.com/Real Nerds of the Roundtable. You can follow us on Twitter at RealNerds_. You can always find us here, anchor.fm/nerds, or right here on YouTube. And if you're watching us on YouTube, remember to like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, and turn on those notifications. There you go. That's going to do it for us this week, ladies and gentlemen. Join us next time, same nerd channel. Good night, folks.
Roll the outro.